How you going, Commanders? This is StarQuip here for Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm going to do some more Armadas. I was sort of thinking I'll do these, but I can't really get the distance anyway, and we know I can win doing these ones. And I've also upgraded this ship. I only upgraded the warp core, so we could get there without using Discovery. But I've also upgraded this. I'm going to try fiddling around with the crew first. So that was a crew I had in there. I'm going to change it. So it was Nui there, but the reason I come here was all I did was upgrade took it to tier 2 and upgraded the, why I upgraded the impulse engines I have no idea. That was impulse, wasn't it? Yeah. I upgraded the shields and the 2 weapons here. Didn't have enough to do this weapon. And well, there was no real need to upgrade the warp core because it's to have all 3 ships there. It can get far enough anyway, so we'll just back out. So it could probably even get to here. No, it can't. Okay, but it can get to here, which is the same as. So I'm gonna mess around with the crew. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the crew I decided on. I put basically the Borg crew on here to get extra rewards, and as you can see I've got 550, 550, 550. So the attack, defense, health area there is covered. I think this should work. This used to be my old Armada crew, so I can't see why it won't work. Then I put Beverly, and then I put, why not for extra reward? So I thought because at my level I found that even doing those 3 the other day, I didn't even come close to having enough to open a chest. So I've got to be able to maximize the amount of reward I get to be able to open those chests. So I had to go for rewards. And obviously, again, this was the best I could do with this ship until I get to at least level 20, and then I can have the 3rd person in. That would probably get me to 150 like it does on the Corvus. So then I also put, this is, I think will work. I'm willing to give it a go. I pretty stacked it up so as much as I could. I was doing it before with the crew I had, so this is more now to try and get as much reward as I possibly can. So let's send them out. Okay, I'll probably put the logs in at the end of this one. Like I didn't put them in the last one, but I've think I'll just make it just the Armadas again, but just with the upgrades, and see how we do. So this is should give me about 800k, but hopefully with all those extra things I've turned on, we'll get more than 800k. I'm hoping so. I should have showed you how much I had beforehand, but it's too late now. We'll do that before I do the next one, if I do another one. Hopefully I'll win. I'll be embarrassed if I don't. Lucky I'm not live, because I can delete it if I don't. Oh, it'll tell us at the end how much we win, won't it? What happened there? Oh, I destroyed it. Okay. It looked like it warped out. That's what I thought. It jumped out at the last minute. Okay, so I'll ask it to repair. So it died. That's not a problem, because you won anyway. It's pretty much there for cannon fire, the way I see it. So let's have a look at what the reward was. Well, that's getting repaired. I probably should send the other ships back. I'm just curious what it's going to be. So I've got 1,000. And what do we get opening the chest? 30 38k. So I don't quite get why we have a chest. Why? It should be a third thing in a chest, I would think. It would make more sense because it's not like when you're doing it with other players and the person who starts it gets the chest and then one of the other people will get a chest as well, if you're lucky. So I'm not quite sure why you get a chest with the same figure. Maybe because the chest is a locked amount. Is it random? Is it always the same? So I'll do, like I said, I'll pull up the logs at the end. I'll send the ships back for repair. Okay, so this is what I was getting at. Because for me to open one chest, I might as well say I need 7 million. After doing the 3 the other day and 1 today, I've only got 4.2 million. So now that I'm getting 1,000 per hit, that still means I've got to do about 7 of them to be able to open one chest. Now, Rev seemed to make out that you could open up 1 a day. You'd have to buy enough. You have to buy a pack a day, and still you have to buy 2 packs. Like, how? I'm not quite sure understanding where he got that conclusion from. Maybe in his level they're lower, and it makes it easier. But I can see so far this is what, the 4th day in, because I didn't do it yesterday because I was saving up. So I'm confused. I'm thinking how anyone can think you can do this, open one of these chests a day. You couldn't even, there's no way in the world you'd open 3 chests a day. Maybe if I went up higher, but then I'm losing the 1 ship. Actually, I'm losing 2 ships. So it wouldn't be worth it. I'd have to upgrade the other ship. Okay, so I came in here. This is a $160 chest, which has gone up $5 in the last 6 weeks or so. So this is going through my computer, so don't know why. It's just the way things are. Okay, so all I get is 3 buying one of these. I'd have to, and so it means I'd have to buy 2 a day, hoping that I get enough. So that's only 6. That's still not enough to open. Oh, plus you could get 1 from the draw. So that's 7. There's me 7 a day. I just got to spend $320 a day, plus I collect the token from the alliance. I just think this is a joke. At first I thought it was going to be good, and then when I start seeing the size of the chests and that, I'm going, no thank you. This is, yeah, I just think that the more I look into this arc, this Dominion War part of it, I'm not liking it. I'm starting to hate it. I think it's like I was watching Rev's video today when I got home from work, and seeing the new faction packs that he was talking about, and I'm thinking, it's just all about money. I think he was talking about these ones. That I can see that, why would you bother? And which, if you ever look, there's a lot of packs I have not got and do not think of buying. They're just all these new researchers. They're just, I don't think they're worth it. Okay, so I've started the second one. So what was the So this one pays out must say 750k before we win or lose. The other one I activated it with this ship. Now I've activated this ship. I don't know if it makes a difference who starts it to how you get the rewards, how the bonuses work. So in other words, because if she starts it, does it go by her multiplication, or do you get to combine them? Who knows? See how much we get this time. He died again. But he's cheap to repair compared to these two, so it's only 200k or 200 million. Okay, so what was the reward on that one? Pretty much the same. The chest is, yeah, I think it was exactly the same if I remember rightly. Okay, so now we're up to 6 million. I'm not going to bother trying to get to the 2 chests. I want to see what the rewards are for this. So I'll do one more and see what the rewards are. So I'm curious what I get lucky here or not. So you guaranteed all this stuff up here, but I want to see what I get here. Okay, I forgot to check on this. This one actually has the highest amount of reward. So I'm going to do this one next. So we've got 5 seconds to go. How much are we going to get? This is going to be the last one definitely for tonight. And I'll do logs. Okay, again we win, but we lose 1 ship. I'll send these ones back. And we'll have a look at the logs. So we'll look at this one here. See what reward we get. 1.1 million. Plus 38. It's exactly the same. I still don't know why they don't just incorporate that into the just standardly here. I just don't get that one. I'm not on the log. Okay, here goes the start. Did it sing first, then the Veldor, then the God. So it, yeah. Anyway, we'll scroll up. So I did this. Oh, it took 14 rounds. Wow. I don't think we'll look at the whole log. It'll take forever. If I scroll with the mouse, it looks a bit jerky. I think that might be annoying, so I think it might be better just to use the mouse. Pushing up. I still might work on the crews, but I like crews that I've got for hoping that they're increasing rewards. Don't know if I combine the 2 to 1 if it would help get more rewards, or having 1 separate ships helps get more reward. The only way would be to try moving it onto the other ship and doing it that way and see if it makes a difference, if it's better to have them on separate ships or on the same ship. I personally think for stats, normally for each individual ship, it's better to have them separate, because then you've got the ball crew helping each other, and then that crew helping each other. The next generation crew helping each other. Next generation crew helping each other. So, yeah, I think the way I'm doing it, hopefully, you wouldn't know, because the way Scopely Mass is, it's not going to tell me at the end how all that worked to give me the rewards. I suppose you can mathematically work it out. The increased amount that I got for the using the, but then with all the other bonuses I've got on, so yeah. Like I said, I reckon I could probably do it a 1 higher, but the problem being I can't get the other 2 ships there without upgrading them. And that's not going to happen at the moment. So this is 6. We'll just do the full log of this one Armada, and I won't bother doing the other one for the other ones. And then I'll do the rare and epic tomorrow, so they're not going to chew up too much, make the videos too long. So what are we up to now? We're something like 17 minutes, but I'll be able to edit some of that out to try and reduce the length for you. I want to do some videos. I'm going to try and do some short videos instead of so many the long ones, and I might be able to have time to do them that way. It's taking too long to edit, and I'm also bringing it down out of the 4K and just do it 1080, so that I can get through the editing a lot quicker. Because I think that's where some of the time takes when I'm trying to edit, because it's doing it at 4K. So he must once this is finished, I want to see. I didn't notice when our door died. I want to have a look at that. Okay, so it definitely does not tell you at the end how you get your bonus. It'd be nice if it had at the end. Okay guys, I downloaded the log and I couldn't, it told me how much I got, but it doesn't tell you how you got it. Like, it doesn't say that it got multiplied because you had this and multiplied because you had that. So there you go, it cost me 570, well, we'll say 580 million repair bill there. And here is the 600 million. Which we're going to finish this one first. There you go. From doing that one I did the other day with no bonuses on or nothing, I got 992 of the rares. And I got 1.6 million epic from just doing one. And now with the uncommon, we got 8.1 million. So let's open one chest and see how lucky we get. Is it worth the effort? So personally, no. Yeah, you need this, and yeah, I need this. Do I really want? It's yeah. And this is handy, but well, that helps me do another one. But how many did I have to do to get it? Like I said, personally disappointed in the whole event. I'll keep doing it while the ark's going, but there's nothing here making me want to do this on a daily basis. When I look at what I've got to do now on a daily basis, it's getting beyond a joke. Getting at what I'm trying to talk about is I have to come in here 5 times a day to get what I need to do my dailies. So I'm going to come up here 5 times a day. I've got to come into this area once a day, and it takes about an hour to farm it. I've got to go in here about 3 or 4 times to do my dailies. I've got to come up here now to do my dailies and kill ships. So this is one of the reasons I'm finding it hard to find the time to make videos at the moment, because of the amount of stuff I've got to do per day just to play the game. And yes, it's worth it when the event's out because you get what you need for the event, but once the events are finished, you're not getting as much reward for doing them, so they're not as really wanting you to keep doing it. There's really, apart from doing my dailies to get the daily points, I've upgraded the ship. I've got that much tokens now that I'll never use. It's starting to want to not probably come up here. I'll probably end up leaving this now and not doing it as much because I don't have the time. I don't know how. It just seems to be more and more stuff we got to do per day. Just check one thing. Did I finish? I finished this, but I've just noticed something. And doing all those armadas, I didn't get this finished. How many armadas did I have to do to complete this? On video, I've done what? Six, at least 6 uncommon on video. I think I might. No, and I've done them all on video, so. And then I did 1 epic and 1 uncommon. Rare, I mean. So I did 6 uncommon, 1 rare and 1 epic, didn't I? Or did I do 2 rares? And I only got to just past a 3rd tier of the out of 4. Like, seriously, it's not really even really worth it for the rewards anyway, because what, 28 billion, okay, it's 50 billion. But I've got to go and buy more stuff to do that. It's not worth $160 for that and what you're going to get from starting them. So I don't know if you're struggling at your levels, but I think this was set way too high. I completed all of... No, I haven't completed that, but I'm winning that at the moment. At the moment, that is. I didn't bother starting any... I don't do these much anymore because the rewards, again, they're not worth it. So what am I going to get? 130... So all up, probably something like 260 gas G5. That's nothing. And even the, what, 2.5 billion dilithium, it's not worth it. Before I edit this video. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you're getting information from these videos. So yeah, this is part 2 to Solo Armadas. I'll do part 3 tomorrow with rare and epic. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.